Hey y'all, so I'm back with another video, and if you're new here, welcome. I have never done my makeup on camera, not like a walkthrough step-by-step type thing. I'm not an MUA, disclaimer, not an MUA. Another thing is y'all might do your makeup differently from I do, and that's okay. Okay, I'm not a professional. I don't do my makeup that much, but my channel is about beauty. So I feel like it. So watch it, like it, or don't. That's fine. So don't come in here talking about, girl, you're not supposed to apply that first. You're supposed to put that. I don't care. This is how I do it. This is what I want to do. All right, I wasn't trying to come at y'all with that energy, but you know how people be doing. Anyway, so super hilarious video I'm thinking about doing is once I do my makeup, I'm probably going to attempt, and I said attempt because I applied lashes one other time in my life. It was a disaster. It was crazy and it did not look right. It was like, so anyways, I'm probably going to do a separate video of me trying to apply lashes. We'll see how that works out. Anyways, if y'all see boxes in the background and all that good stuff, that's stuff that I need to unbox or I have already unboxed. I can't remember, but yeah, I think these are the ones that I still need to unbox. Anyways, let's just jump into the video. So the first thing I do is I moisturize my face. You can moisturize with whatever moisturizer that y'all feel like it. I use the Neutrogena Hydra Boost, but I actually don't have it on right now because in the morning when I wake up, I wash my face and I put on vitamin E cream. So that's what I have on my face as my moisturizer. It's just vitamin E cream. Anyways, these eyebrows, so don't come on here expecting full glam and professional makeup and all that stuff because that ain't me. I don't know how to do it. I don't really want to know how to, but you know, the basics that get me through my day. Anyways, the next thing I'm about to put on my face is this Laura Geller skin perfecting primer, and it hydrates, moisturizes, and replenishes. All my stuff is gonna look a little dirty because it sits in like my travel makeup bag because I'm here, there, and everywhere. So yeah, so don't mind that, but this is what I use as my primer. And make sure y'all have clean hands when you do this, because anyway, so I feel like I should tell y'all a story or something, but let's see. Anyways, okay, so I got that. Okay, so I'm about to tell y'all the story time of how I got spanked at school by the principal with like one of those thick wooden pallets. It's like flat, it's pretty flat, but it's like thick, right? Anyways, this is by Benefit and it is their brow styler. And what color? Oh, it's like a pencil crayon powder combo. So you have the pencil on this side and it's a brown, it's like a dark brown or whatever, and then this is the little powder thing. I never use this, y'all, because it's one of these. Yeah, so that's it. I never use that really because honestly I don't do brows. I like the natural look. I don't like, and when I say natural, I mean like the way they look now. I don't like the drama or like the fanned out or nothing. I just like my eyebrows look the way they look now. But anyways, I just kind of fill in, and I'm gonna be looking at my vanity mirror because who can really see out of this situation. But anyways, yeah, so for those of you who don't know, which is probably most of y'all, I grew up in Jamaica. So both of my parents are Jamaican, my whole family is Jamaican on both sides, and I went to Jamaica when I was 1 year old. 1 year old. Oh my gosh, y'all, don't laugh. Okay, so I was 1 year old when I moved there. So, and I did not move back to the United States until I was almost 13. So I was 12, I was here for a few months, and then I turned 13. So I was there for pretty much my whole childhood. Yeah. So anyways, that's as good as the browser gonna get, y'all. So okay. And for those of y'all who don't like one of those like all over the place type of stories, this is one of those all over the place type of stories. So listen, do what you got to do, fast forward, skip, don't listen, whatever, it's up to you. Anyway, so I'm about to use this sponge, and this is Fenty Beauty. I think it's like the fat water. Is that what this is? Baby, what it do? Travel size makeup refreshing spray. Yeah, that. Anyways, so I'm about to spray a little, and I didn't used to do this before, but I like the way that my eyes look better when I conceal like around my whole eye first, and then put my what's this, eyeshadow. I'm horrible at this, y'all. I don't even know how I'm in these YouTube streets, because listen, first of all, it is still early in the morning. I usually don't film in the morning, but listen, that's just what we gonna do. Anyways, I gotta find my concealer, y'all. Hold up. Okay, I just bought one. I don't know where it is, so I'm about to just use this little Tarte. This probably is the one I bought, because I remember it being small, like a travel size. So it's the Tarte, and it's the Shape Tape Ultra Creamy, and this is in medium sand, which is 34S for anybody that might want to know. Okay, so anyways, I went to a private school in Jamaica, and I'm not gonna knock the school. Like, I had some really good teachers. Now this is like the 90s, just so y'all know. So this is elementary school that went up to 6th grade. Okay, so I can't exactly remember 100%, but I believe that the principal of the school was the 6th grade teacher. So yeah. Anyways, the principal, let me talk about her for a minute. She was not a nice person. She was like very mean. Nobody really liked her. She was just mean all the time. Like, she was just not friendly. You know, those teachers, or nowadays, like, you see principal and they be standing in the hallway greeting all the kids, know all their names, all that stuff. She wasn't that type of principal. She was like an older lady. She was very strict, very mean, almost like a nun. You know how, like, not to say that they're mean or strict, but like very straight up and down, like, I don't want to say no fun, because, okay, scratch that, because I don't know too much about nuns, but I just see them as like very prim and proper. Like, you know, that's the type of person that she was. Not very friendly at all. So I'm about to put this Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer on by Elizabeth Mott. And I just wanted to say, if I didn't say this already, 90% of the things I'm about to use on my face I got from one of my subscription boxes. So don't ask me where I bought it, where I got it, because 90% of it is probably from a subscription box. So just putting that out there. So anyway, so that was the principal, and I think she was the 6th grade teacher as well. She just was not a nice person. Anyways, I didn't have no problems with her because I kept my head down and did my work and minded my business. And I pretty much hung out. Like, I was cool with everybody, but I had a best friend, and she is the one that like I kind of like stuck to hanging out with. Um, Probably for another video, but school for me was rough in Jamaica some of the times because like people would pick at you, boy. You had long hair. I think it was like me and one other girl in the school that had really long hair. I had super long, thick, full hair when I was younger. And you know, like girls would be mean, pull your hair, be I guess jealous over whatever, I don't know. It was so funny because like I did not think that I was pretty, y'all. So just putting that out there. But it's funny how like you'd be like, why would she be jealous of me? Like, I didn't think I was pretty, so I didn't understand like why, you know, some girls would be so mean to me. But anyways, I'm getting all off topic. I'm trying to find my eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna just use this one. I don't know what kind of eyeshadow I'm about to do, so just bear with me. This is one of my favorite palettes, y'all. This is the Tarte Spicy Batch palette, and these are the colors, super bright and pretty. And I'm probably just gonna use this. Okay, so anyways, so in the 6th grade classroom, for lunch, right? Every other grade, like you go down to the cafeteria, you get your lunch, and you know, you get your lunch, you go eat your lunch, and you go to recess. But in 6th grade, like they always let us order our lunch first, and then like 2 or 3 people from the class would go pick it up, bring it back to the class. We eat our lunch, and then we go to recess. But 6th grade kind of always got to go first because, yeah, we were the oldest in the school. So anyways, I'm trying to think like what I want to do with this. But so there was a set of girls, like, and the way that it worked was that like somebody in a classroom would take your lunch order. That way like the whole class isn't going at the same time because school is still in and technically it's not lunchtime yet. So we would like go and put our order in ahead of time and whatnot, wait for it, bring it back to the classroom, whatever. So there was like a set of girls that always did it every time, and I don't know if like people were complaining about it or whatever, but I know there was one point where like our teacher opened it up to where okay, so now I think we had a different teacher. So the principal, I think she just like taught one subject and she would like come in and teach that subject, whatever. So anyways, I hope y'all are following because your girl is all over the place. Anyways, these set of girls did it all the time. I think somebody like complained because, you know, they wanted to give other people an opportunity. So they said, you know, they were opening it up to other people. So if you want to volunteer, like put your name on the list, and kind of as needed, they will give you an opportunity to be a part of it. So of course I put my name on the list because, you know, it's something to do. I think like at that time it was like, oh, I could get out of class a little early, go to the lunchroom, like, you know, be important and be in charge of something. Like, I don't know. That's how I felt. But every time like I would check in, it was never, you know, it was never open. Like they didn't need any help, whatever. So one particular day there were a lot of orders, and whenever there's a lot of orders, they usually pull like 1 or 2 people to like help carry all the lunch back. Like they put it on these trays and, you know, help carry it back to the classroom, whatever. So this particular day, the girls took the order from everybody as usual, and they pulled me to help them, you know, carry everything back, carry one of the trays back. So I was like, oh, yay. Now, this was my very first time doing this, y'all. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, I finally get to be a part of this, and this is so exciting, and blah, blah, blah. So we get to the lunchroom, and, you know, the two girls, remember, they took the order and took everybody's money, and they went and they paid for it. And then I got pulled to help them carry the stuff back. So we're sitting there waiting, and I was really, really cool with one of the lunch ladies. I love her to this day. I don't remember her name, but she was like the sweetest person ever. She was so kind, y'all. Like, they don't allow students into the kitchen, but I was such a picky eater. Like, she would allow me to come into the kitchen and, like, you know, pick out food or whatever. She like makes special little lunches for me. Thank you, whoever she is. Like, I hope that God is watching over her right now, because she was so kind to me, and I really appreciate people like that. Picky eaters get so much crap. Like, they could eat, it's not your body. Like, you're not feeding them. Leave them alone. Anyways, I'm so dramatic, y'all. But I'm about to try something. So just bear with me, because I don't know how this is going to turn out. And I'm a little scared, but this is like real bold. I think I should have done this backwards, but I'm about to put a little red on top of this orange. It's not like a true red. It's called burning up. Okay, burning up. Caliente is the true red, but this is like a pinky red. And the color I have on right now on my lid is extra hot. Anyways, so child, I don't know what I'm about to look like, but y'all gonna be here for it. So we get the lunches, we bring it back to the classroom. I carry one of the trays. Everybody get their lunch. Everything's all good. Everybody ate. Me and my best friend, we went down to the playground because it's recess, and we get on the seesaw, and we're there having a jolly good old time, having our little friend talk about whatever it was that we talk about at that time. And this girl comes up to us, and she's like, hey, where is my money? And at first I didn't think she was talking to me, because I'm like, she couldn't be talking to me, because what are you talking about, sis? So she was like, and it's so funny because I think this is the other girl that had long hair in the school. I know I mentioned that earlier, but yeah, I think it was her. So I was like, your money? Like, what are you talking about? And me and my best friend were like, what are you talking about? And she was like, my change from lunch. Like, where is my change off of the money that y'all used to pay for my lunch? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, because first of all, I didn't take your money. So why are you coming to me asking me about money? Like, you did not give me money, sis. You gave it to somebody else, so you need to go check with them. She said, I did check with them, and they told me that you're the one that got the change for the lunches that you brought back to the class. Well, let's go see them then, because they lying. So remember I told y'all it was two girls that always took the lunch orders, right? So I'm just gonna blend in some of this intense color. It's like a peachy color, and it definitely doesn't look like it. It's a lot lighter than what y'all see. But because I gotta tone down some of this other color, because it's, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. But anyways, so we head up to, to where the classroom is, because that's where the other two girls are. And I was like, where's the girl change? Because she coming to me asking for her change, and I did not take money from her. So give this girl her money so she could stop coming at me like she crazy. So the girls were like, what are you talking about? You're the one that collected the change. Straight lying. Like, my mind was blown. Because one thing that I don't play is lying and stealing. Well, that's two things. But especially like stealing was such a big thing for me. Like, and I think that's why I am the way I am to this day, is because of this incident. But I don't play when it comes to stealing. Like, that's one thing. I don't care who giving it, who's saying that I could take it. I'm not taking it. Like, I was the type of child that I would not just go into my pantry and take whatever out that I wanted. Like, I would always ask first. Like, to this day, my aunt could tell you, I'm grown as heck. I go to her house, I'm like, can I have some water? She's like, girl, go in the refrigerator and get it. Like, why are you asking me that? But that's just the type of person I am. I don't take things without asking, right? So when this girl talking about, you got the change, you know, you brought the lunch back, you were supposed to give them their change. I'm like, first of all, change from what? Because I did not give nobody no monies to get change back. I didn't take money from anybody, nor did I give it. So you got me messed up. Y'all need to give this girl her money back. And these girls were really acting like, it was like the one girl in particular that actually took the order that did it all the time. So I'm like, well, we need to like talk to somebody. We need to pull a teacher in, because sis is tripping and she lying. And in my little innocent mind, I'm like, they're gonna know she's lying because she the one that took the people money. Like, nobody's gonna believe her that she's really out here saying that I did this. Y'all, oh my goodness. So the girl was like, well, I'm going to the principal because somebody need to give me my monies. Because, you know, as she should go, because I was ready to go too. Like, y'all ain't about to lie on me, because I do not steal, honey. And the crazy thing is, like, going to, like, so my mom lived in the States and I lived in Jamaica. So we were well taken care of. Like I said, this was a private school and I always had extra money. My grandfather also worked in the States, and he'd be like 6 months off, 6 months on, or whatever, 4 months, whatever, however. And this particular time, he was actually in Jamaica. He was like on his off period from working. And every time he was home, like, he would give me extra lunch money all the time. So I had extra lunch money. And what I did was I would always buy like the minimum lunch for my sister and I. And excuse me. And I would save all my money for Friday, because on Fridays, my taxi driver that took us to school, he would always like stop at this like little town square where this guy sold jerk chicken on Fridays. He would also stop at like this other place where like we would rack up on snacks and stuff and candy. And every Friday I always save my money, whether I got extra or not, so that I could buy jerk chicken for me and my grandmother. It was like our thing. Like, we loved it. So every Friday, so I had extra money, right? Anyways, so we get in there with the principal. First of all, this was what was messed up about the situation. So the girl went in, who came to me with, we're gonna call her Sam. So Sam is the one that is owed the money. She didn't get her change. So Sam goes in to talk to the principal, and we're gonna call these other girls A and B. So Sam goes in, talks to the principal, she come out. A and B go in, talk to the principal together, and then they come out, and then the principal calls me in. So I was like, you know, I told her, she was like, okay, what's going on, whatever. I told her exactly what happened. I did not touch any money. I didn't have any money, whatever. And the girls are lying. She was like, I need to check your pockets. Okay, sis, I have my money, but like I said, I don't have that girl's money because I ain't take nobody change. I didn't take anybody's money. I didn't place an order, but I do have money. There is money in my pocket. So you will find money, but it's mine. I didn't touch these people's things. Do y'all know she checked my pockets and she was like, you're stealing, you need to give her money back, whatever, whatever. And I was, at this point, I'm like, am I tripping? Like, this is just crazy, because no. You're not listening to what I'm telling you. I didn't take nobody's money. Like, I always have money. I bring money to school every day, but I don't have her money. Like, these girls took her order. You can go ask the lunch ladies. They placed the order. So how would I get the change? And she was like, she didn't care what I had to say. She was like, I'm about to get in trouble. And she always did like this embarrassing thing where she would like ask you in front of the class. So at some point, I don't know if she like told them about the situation after, but I was so upset, y'all, because I felt like, okay, now my whole class is looking at me like I'm a liar. I don't remember the series of events if she told them you know, after the incident happened or like before the incident happened and then she pulled me in her office. I can't remember like in what order, but at some point the whole class knew. And that upset me even more because I felt like I was already kind of not exactly struggling to fit in, but you know, like I was the kid with really long hair and everybody was all, you know, little girls were jealous of that type of thing. So it kind of like took me a minute and to like really like make friends and stuff. So I felt some type of way, you know, like super embarrassed in front of your whole class. Anyways, I need to find, y'all, I cannot find my, I don't want to use my Urban Decay. This is my Urban Decay waterproof foundation. I swear by it. I love it so much. I'm going to just go ahead and use it because I can't find my other one. Anyways, so she's like, you need to give the girl her money back. You're stealing, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, girl, you are not listening to me. I done told you I did not take this girl's money. And she was like, you know, she checked my pocket. She saw that I had money, blah, blah, blah. Like, she was like, yeah, here's the money right here. You have her change and you stole it. And she basically took the money out of my pocket and gave it back to the girl. And then this lady pulled out a paddle and she spanked me. She spanked me with the paddle. I think it was like 3, maybe 4 times. Pop, pop, pop with this damn paddle. Y'all, when I tell y'all, like, I was ready to fight this lady, this old ass lady. Excuse my language. I don't curse on here. But I was ready to fight her because, for one, like, there is no way that you don't know that these girls are lying, because you can go ask the lunch lady who gave them the change. Like, at what point when I'm carrying a tray of food would they be like, oh, here's everybody's change, go give it to everybody else? And the crazy thing is, other people got their change back from these girls too. Y'all, I was so mad. So I, you know, she spanked me, whatever. She was like, okay, go back to class. Go back to class. You got me messed up. What are you talking about? Like, after you did that, I did. I went back to class and I grabbed my bag and I walked right off of the school property. Y'all, I was so pissed. I was so mad, y'all. I don't think they were expecting me to do that, but I straight up left. I walked out to the street. I don't remember them like calling after me or coming after me or anything like that. I don't remember that. If they did, I probably blocked it out because I'm like, no, like, what you're not gonna do is put your hands on me for something that I didn't do. So anyways, I walked like a little up from the street because there was, oh my gosh, what is the name of it? There was it's an all-girls school. When I remember, I'm gonna put it in the comments, but I knew that like taxis ran up there all the time because you know, it was like a famous school or whatever, well-known school, I should say. So anyways, sorry y'all. So anyways, I caught a taxi Remember, this lady took most of the money that I had, so, and gave it to the girl. And I caught a taxi at the gate, like real quick. As soon as I went out there, there was one coming. I caught a taxi. Y'all, this was so dangerous. This is like one of the most dangerous things that I had ever done in my life. And I don't regret doing it, but do not recommend. Don't ever do this if you're in this situation. Like, I mean, things and times are different now. Like, we have cell phones, you know, we have more access to people. But like I said, this is late 90s. So I didn't have that. Actually, I think this was 2000. This happened in 2000, y'all. Yeah, 2000 is when it happened. So caught a taxi, and so the taxi takes you to this particular taxi, because this was like a ways away from where I lived, because I lived in like a fairly small country town in Jamaica. So I didn't have we didn't have like a taxi that ran straight to my house or anything, except for the one that actually picked me up in the mornings that we paid for, which was actually my uncle. Well, my great uncle. It's my grandmother's brother. Dang it. Ugh. Okay, so I'm about to put on this iconic London, if I could open it, y'all, bronzer while I finish up this story that's taken 2,000 years. But that was real close to my mouth. Like, I usually put it back a little further, but whatever. Anyways, like I said, don't come for me, because y'all MUAs and whatnot, and however y'all do y'all stuff, that's your business. This is my business. Anyway, so I took the taxi, and they did not take me home. They took me to like a major intersection. In Jamaica, we just call it junction. And if y'all are from St. Elizabeth, then y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, like, picture like a poppin' kind of city type of place, and you know, there are a lot of shopping centers, and you could get taxis, you could get food, whatever, all that good stuff. So anyways, he took me there and dropped me off, and at this point, like, I wasn't even scared. I was too upset, like, to be scared. I had never taken a taxi by myself ever. Like, the town where I'm from, like, we walk everywhere. Like, it's a small enough place to where, like, anywhere we need to go, we just walk, and, you know, whatever. But I've never so I've walked by myself to places, but I've never taken a taxi to anywhere. And I was like, what am I gonna do? I was not scared, because I was still like fired up from the incident that happened. I was just so mad. And I didn't have any money, y'all. Remember, they took my money. So I paid for the first taxi. But at this point, I don't have any money to pay for anybody to take me home. And I'm still like a good enough ways away from home to where I'm like, I can't walk all that way. So I'm like, maybe I should, you know, like, start walking, because what am I gonna do at this point? Like, nobody's just gonna randomly take me home, because these people working for their monies. So there was a guy that he was like, you know, a taxi dude, and he was like picking people up and whatnot. And I think he had just dropped somebody off there where he was, and he like got out the car, and I don't know, getting food, talking to people, whatever. And he sees me standing there, and he was like, hey, aren't you Bobby's niece? So he knew my uncle, and he knew my grandparents. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, what you doing out here? And I was like, I'm waiting on a taxi. Like, I need to get home, but like, I don't have no money right now. He was like, girl, come on, I'll take you home. So that is scary. Like, getting in a car with somebody that you don't know at 12 years old is really scary. Don't do it. But thank God for this man. This man took me home and took me straight to my gate, like straight to my house. And I was so grateful. He didn't ask for no money. He didn't, be like, okay, I'll get it later. Like, none of that. He's just like a good Samaritan. He saw me, young girl, in this situation, and he recognized me and he brought me home to safety. And I will forever be grateful to that man. God bless him wherever he is right now. Because I know that is a thing in Jamaica. Like, taxi men do take advantage of little girls, not just them, but I'm using this Oakland natural color highlighter, and I'm probably gonna use like the purple color because I feel like it. But yeah, he took me home, and I am so grateful to that man to this day, because I could have been kidnapped, anything could have happened to me. I do feel like Jamaica was a lot safer. Back in those days, like, people really did look out for each other, especially the community that I lived in. Like, it's a very safe, like, low crime community. But it's my highlighter, y'all. Okay, I'm starting to come into form. Anyways, I'm about to spray my face with my all-nighter. I need to stop using my travel size one because I need it for when I travel. But this is the all-nighter Urban Decay all-nighter makeup setting spray. I'm really starting to like love Urban Decay. But yeah, so my parents, like my mom, my grandma, everybody, like, they raised hell at that school. I don't remember if they gave me my money back, but I feel like they did. Like, they were pissed. And like, I have a huge family. Like, my mom has 6 brothers. She's the only girl. Like, a lot of my family was kind of like pretty much everybody knew everybody in the community, but they were like the people that, like, you don't play with them because they gonna come see about you type of people. And I'm so grateful to my mom because she always, like, oh boy, like, she would come to Jamaica and she would like handle business, because this ain't the first crazy thing that happened to me at school. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna put some mascara on so that this story time could be over, because y'all know I talk forever. I can't find my... I feel like I left it at my baby. Okay, so I'm about to just use this L'Oreal Paris telescopic mascara. It might be a little old. Yeah, this one's old. I'm not going to use this one. I have a new one, but I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Haha, found it. But yeah, so these people really lied on me. These girls lied on me, and I got spanked at school, and that is my story, y'all. Oh, I need to put something on my lips too, so I did not understand, like, why people actually do their mascara before they apply lashes, but I'm about to do the same thing, and I'm gonna just do my bottom lashes, because if I'm applying lashes, I need to have something down at the bottom. I don't know who's gonna listen to this super long video, but that's pretty much it. I have other crazy stories that have happened to me going to school in Jamaica, but that's it, y'all. That's all I got. I don't do nothing else extra special or nothing. This is it. So sorry if y'all came here expecting something fabulous, but this is all I got. I'm gonna put this what is this? Too Faced 2 nightstand, not 1 nightstand, 2 nightstand. I'm gonna put this on my lips because it's pretty. And that's it. That's all I got. I hope y'all let me know what y'all think about my story time, by the way, because I feel like it is just such a crazy thing. Like, for people to just lie on you, that's how people go to jail. That's how people get killed. Like, these girls were just so vicious. And I'm the type of person that, like, I'm like, okay, they're gonna tell the truth now. Like, it was a prank, it was a joke. Like, they're not about to just let me go out like that. But they did, and they never apologized for it. And usually I put eyeliner on, y'all. I should have, like, water in my waterline. I might still add that. I usually do like pink or blue or brown. Like, that's really it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and listening. Let me know your thoughts below in the comment. Let me know if anything crazy has happened to y'all in school, and thank you for watching.